Morning, everybody. All right, where are we starting? Driegs is starting in that, so I'll take that one away.
All right.
And there's no lineup changes. So we good there? Yeah.
We mentioned this a little bit the other night, but is there a benefit in playing the same team back-to-back games?
I don't know if there's a benefit. It's, I mean, we did it a little bit, got used to it a little bit last year, with some of the way the scheduling was. So it's it's a little different feel. There's, not that there's much hitting at this time of year anyway, but just the fact that your familiarity is coming from 36 hours ago. It's a little bit it's a little different approach, and we came out on the wrong end of it the other night. So that's that should be a good motivating factor for us.
You said that there's no lineup changes tonight. What do you like about how some of those lines are starting to come together?
Well, one of the things is just trying to, give guys some familiarity and build some chemistry. We've had a lot of change, so rather than continue to, mix things, just leaving guys together for a couple games in a row gives them an opportunity to build some of that chemistry. And it's important whether it's up front or, the D pairs on the back end as well. I thought for us the Gord line the other night was a driving factor. It felt like, for much of the first period, a couple of their lines dictated the pace of this game. And, as we got into and through the second period, Yanni's line, turned that a little bit and was a real driving factor for us on a consistent basis. So, we want to see some more of that grow with some of our other groups.
He's played with a lot of different people this year. How do you think that's affected his season? And
it's,
more consistency going forward. He
yeah.
More productive.
Well, he played his best hockey over, the stretch probably just before the trade deadline, where it was he, Colin Blackwell, Mason Appleton, and himself, and they had that consistency, and that's we simply haven't had the luxury of that throughout much of the season, and with with injuries and different lineup changes. So I believe it's an important factor for everybody, not just for Yanni. As you build familiarity with your line mates in the way you want to play, knowing where the puck is going, that's an advantage. So it's an important factor for sure.
All right, I'm just going to ask this. The other night, Byfield sent your best scorer flying into the boards. Are you happy with how your guys responded? Because a couple of them wounded.
There should be an absolute team response there, and that's part of. You asked it directly, I'll answer it directly. We've had some great responses this year. We've had some disappointing responses. So, as you build a foundation, there's no room for anything but a response. So the rest of it, I'll keep. I guess I hope that answers your question. I'll keep the rest of my thoughts behind closed doors, but I will say this, as I look through the year, we've had some real good responses where we've responded the right way in a team, with a team mentality, and we've had other times where we haven't. So that's obviously part of our growth.
So you're happy with the other night, or?
I won't answer that one. My opinion is there should be a response all the time, and that response, can look different at different times and with different people. But there's a team mentality that is continuing to grow. Good, thanks.